Beneficial points from Ecclesiastes chapters 1 to 2 and their application in our lives. The book of Ecclesiastes begins with words written by King Solomon, the man who was granted great wisdom by Jehovah. In these opening 2 chapters, Solomon reflects on life, its struggles, and the pursuit of meaning. His observations, though written long ago, are still extremely relevant today. By carefully considering them, we can gain insight into how to live wisely, avoid frustration, and stay focused on what truly matters.
1. Everything is vanity. Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 2. Point. Solomon declares that all human efforts without God's guidance ultimately amount to futility. Wealth, success, or pleasure may seem satisfying at first, but they do not provide lasting fulfillment. Application. In our own lives, we can ask ourselves, am I pursuing things that only give short-term satisfaction? If so, we can redirect our energy toward building a relationship with Jehovah, because only spiritual pursuits have eternal value. 2. Life keeps moving in cycles. Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verses 4 to 7. Point. Solomon describes how generations come and go. The sun rises and sets, rivers flow to the sea, but it is never full, everything repeats itself. This highlights the ongoing rhythm of life. Application. Instead of being frustrated with routine, we can appreciate stability and order as part of Jehovah's design. Recognizing these cycles can help us cultivate patience, consistency, and endurance in our service and personal life. 3. Human striving cannot change fundamental realities. Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verses 8 to 10. Point. Despite all human progress, nothing truly new under the sun exists. People keep facing similar struggles, just in different forms. Application. This reminds us not to expect perfect solutions from human governments, technology, or philosophies. Real change and lasting hope come only from Jehovah's kingdom. This mindset protects us from disappointment and misplaced trust. 4. Human memory fades quickly. Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 11. Point. Even great accomplishments are forgotten with time. Fame, achievements, and reputations eventually disappear. Application. This humbles us. Instead of chasing after recognition, we can focus on deeds that Jehovah remembers: kindness, loyalty, and faith. These will never be forgotten, even if humans fail to acknowledge them. 5. Wisdom brings challenges too. Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 18. Point. Solomon notes that increased wisdom also increases sorrow, because the more one understands, the more one sees the imperfections of life. Application. While wisdom is valuable, we must balance it with humility and hope. We should not allow our awareness of the world's problems to discourage us, but rather let it strengthen our longing for Jehovah's solution. 6. Pursuit of pleasure is empty. Ecclesiastes chapter 2 verses 1 to 2. Point. Solomon tested laughter, wine, and pleasures, but concluded that they were meaningless. Pleasure alone does not create purpose. Application. We can enjoy recreation and relaxation, but not let them dominate our life. True joy comes from meaningful service to Jehovah, not endless entertainment. Moderation keeps us spiritually healthy. 7. Great projects and wealth do not satisfy. Ecclesiastes chapter 2 verses 4 to 11. Point. Solomon built houses, vineyards, gardens, and accumulated treasures, yet in the end he declared it was like chasing the wind. Application. Ambitions such as career growth, property, or luxury can be useful, but if they become our main focus, they leave us feeling empty. We should view them as tools, not life's purpose. Spiritual priorities must come first. 8. Wisdom is better than folly, but still limited. Ecclesiastes chapter 2 verses 13 to 14. Point. Solomon recognized that wisdom is more beneficial than foolishness, just like light is better than darkness. Yet even the wise and the foolish both eventually die. Application. This teaches balance. Yes, it is good to seek wisdom and live prudently, but we should not expect wisdom alone to shield us from life's end. Only Jehovah can provide everlasting life. 9. Death is unavoidable for all. Ecclesiastes chapter 2 verses 14 to 16. Point. Both wise and foolish people meet the same end. Human life is temporary, regardless of status or intelligence. Application. This sobers us and reminds us to prepare for the future by focusing on spiritual treasures. Instead of fearing death, we strengthen our hope in the resurrection that Jehovah promises. 10. Toil without God brings frustration. Ecclesiastes chapter 2 verses 17 to 23. Point. Solomon expressed that working hard but leaving everything behind to someone else felt meaningless. Labor without spiritual purpose is exhausting. Application. Our work should be balanced, supporting our family and ministry, but not becoming an obsession. When our efforts are dedicated to Jehovah, they gain true meaning, because they connect to everlasting life. 11. Enjoying blessings is a gift from Jehovah. Ecclesiastes chapter 2 verses 24 to 25. Point. Solomon concluded that true enjoyment of food, drink, and work is not from human striving, but a gift from God. Application. Gratitude is key. When we acknowledge Jehovah as the source of even small joys, like a meal, family time, or successful work, we feel content. Instead of endless craving for more, we develop thankfulness. 12. God gives wisdom, joy, and meaning. Ecclesiastes chapter 2 verse 26. Point. Solomon observed that God grants wisdom, knowledge, and joy to those who please him, while those ignoring him only struggle in vain. Application. The real difference in life is not wealth or intelligence, but whether we live to please Jehovah. By obeying his principles, we gain peace of mind, joy, and the assurance that our life has true purpose.
Conclusion. The opening chapters of Ecclesiastes show us that without Jehovah, human life is filled with futility, repetition, and disappointment. But when we bring God into the center of our daily decisions, even simple things gain deep meaning. We learn to value wisdom while remembering its limits, to enjoy blessings with gratitude, and to pursue a purpose that extends beyond death. If we apply these lessons, we will not waste life chasing the wind. Instead, we will live with joy, contentment, and firm hope in Jehovah's promises.